Afternoon, America. Brian James Blem here on and welcome you back to another episode of What the Fuck's Up from this beautiful but a little bit chilly place. What I want to talk to you about today, I want to talk to you about what we've been learning about the government's use of our hard-earned tax dollars. That's right. If you're a blue-collar worker, if you're any other worker whatsoever, you normally do not get your paycheck until the government takes its cut from you, right? The government then keeps your money all year long, and then you do your taxes at the end of the year, and the government may or may not send you some back, right? That's how they sort of keep you on the hook. It's like, oh, I'm getting free money just after Christmas, pay off the credit card bill, right? That is wrong. First thing we need to do, folks, is eliminate required withholding from your paycheck of your federal and state income taxes. That way, at the end of the year, when you have to cut a check for the amount you owe, you'll feel it, right? The way it works right now is they take it, you get used to your paycheck the way it is, and you don't seem to miss it as much, and you're happy at the end of the year if they send you money back. We need to change withholding. We need to get rid of automatic withholding. But I want to talk to you particularly about Congress today, folks, and what we need to do. America, you cannot go to sleep. You absolutely 100% must stay awake. You must stay engaged and you must stay involved, especially if you work for a living and you like your money. Because what we've been seeing about Congress and how they are spending our money, or how they're allowing their crony friends in the executive branch to spend their money, is an absolute crime. It's a travesty, right? One of the functions of Congress, folks, as I chart things out, right? Article 1, the legislative branch of our federal government. Article 2, I mean the executive. Article 3 is the judicial, right? What do I mean by, Congress? Congress has a duty, an obligation to oversee the operations of the federal branch of government to ensure that they're being proper stewards of your hard-earned blood, sweat, and tears, right? They got to be proper stewards. Congress, in its role of oversight of both the executive and the judicial branch of government, is supposed to ensure that. They haven't been doing that, folks. And the reason is many of them are probably in on it, right? There's probably some benefit they derive from it. Who ever heard of a $10,000 damn toilet? Well, apparently it happens and nobody gives a damn. $500 hammers, right? But shit, we just send somebody to fucking Home Depot and they buy a shit ton of hammers for $10 each. But no, that's not the way our government works, folks. The executive branch overspends and somebody is benefiting somewhere. Here's what we need to do. Rather than going to sleep, in preparing for the elections in 2026, right? Congress, there are elections. The Senate, 1/3 of the Senate will be up for election, but 100% of the House of Representatives will be up for election, as it is every 2 years. You need to start looking at your members of Congress, both your senators and your representatives, and if they're up for election, what you need to start doing is asking them, go to their town halls, be polite, right? I'm not telling you like Nancy Pelosi and Mad Maxine Waters would say. I'm not saying go get in their face, don't let them sleep. Be polite. Or if you live in a state like Arizona, that fake attorney general might actually charge you with a crime, right? And so be polite. But go to their meetings, right? Follow them on social media and ask them very pointed questions, but research them. Find out what committees they're on, right? Like Spaceman Spiff from the state of Arizona. He serves, I believe, on intelligence and defense committees. What the fuck? We've seen what happened with intelligence monies, especially through USAID. We see what's happening with this defense expenditures. I've talked about toilets, hammers, all kinds of problems, folks. Is he doing his job? Ask him. Ask him. What did you know? What did you know about the improper expenditure of my money? Ask them that, because it's your money. It's America's money. It's the money of hardworking men and women of the United States of America. It's not Justin Trudeau's money. It's not Zelensky's money, right? Ask them, what did you know? What did you know about these wasteful, improper, and fraudulent expenditures of our money, right? Ask them, when did you know? Did you know? And when did you know? And what have you done to rectify the problem? Most of them have done absolutely nothing, because Congress is part of the problem. The next thing you need to find out, folks, is, were you benefiting from this wasteful and fraudulent spending on behalf of the executive branch of government? And it doesn't have to be a personal benefit, right? Just like, Joe Biden. Hunter Biden benefited, millions and millions of dollars with what he was doing in the Ukraine on behalf of his father and the Central Intelligence Agency after Obama staged a coup in 2014, right? He made millions and millions of your tax dollars. He's still getting millions of your tax dollars, folks. Okay, so that's a family member, a direct family member benefiting from what's taking place. I bet if you start researching your congressperson and find out, do they sit on any boards? Do they sit on any commissions? Do they own any companies? Do they, are they part of some non-governmental organization that takes your tax money from USAID and redistributes it to where? This is what we call money laundering, folks. That we create all of these non-governmental organizations. The government funds them with billions of our tax dollars. Poof, where's it go, right? We have trillions of dollars that cannot be accounted for from the United States Treasury, America. That is your hard work. That is your blood. That is your sweat. And that is your tears, okay? Do not go to sleep. Stay awake. Just because Donald Trump won does not mean he can fix the system alone. He needs a Congress that can help him rectify the deep, defective levels of corruption that we have in the United States federal government, folks. And with that, I'm going to say, get your ass off the couch. Engage. Research your members of Congress so that you can learn what it is they have been up to, because what they have been up to is not looking out for you, the American people. And with that, I say peace.